Since I had 90 minutes before my morning and afternoon classes, I went to Denny's after writing class. Surprise, surprise, creepy Susan was not only there, but also my server. She didn't recognize me. She did admit to me the last time I saw her that she had face blindness. It was most likely impossible for her to figure out it was me because I was wearing a hat and a long sleeve shirt today, whereas the other times I was there I was hatless and wearing graphic tees. Anyway, in typical creepy Susan fashion, she asked me what my name was. I felt like messing with her, so I told her Tempura. Okay, Tempura, this way! May I have a table? Sure! I hate eating at booths. They're uncomfortable, usually filthy, so of course she led me to a booth. Excuse me, this isn't a table. Alright, Tempura, can I get you started? Yeah, at that point I was like, whatever. Aside from some black coffee this morning, I hadn't eaten at all since last night, so feeling like Sakura from Yurusei Yatsura, I ordered an iced tea, scrambled eggs, avocado, apple banana, and cantaloupe slices, carrots, celery, cucumbers, blueberry pancakes, and half a plate of nacho sans beef. She was puzzled at the fact I was substituting meat from all my dishes. Why don't you want any meat? I'm a vegetarian. Really? That's crazy! Your meal has to have meat in order to be balanced. I clicked my tongue and said, I disagree. Okay! Let's see, you're having... Wow, Tempura! That's a lot of food for just one lady! You sure you don't want to scratch something off? Yeah, that's fine, I'll eat it all. Most of the food I order is low calorie anyway, and one isn't. You know, I'll just burn off while running, doing push-ups, no biggie. Hell, all I have seconds to dessert. Oh, wow! You work out? Yeah, every other day. And I push myself even harder when I'm in a bad mood. Good for you! I hate working out! It's just so boring! I don't understand why anybody does it, or how they can find the time for it. And I just love food so much I I know most of the food I eat is bad for me. That makes me fat. I could probably stand to lose a little weight, but what's the point of living life eating food you don't like? I don't care about nutrition as long as it tastes good. So I wrote down in my journal and she came back with all my food about 8 minutes later. I hope you like the coffee omelet. Tempura, the secret ingredient is a coffee. That's a joke from Gravity Falls. It's a cartoon on the TV there. Ever heard of it? I lied to amuse myself. No, never. Don't watch TV. Ooh, that's a shame. You're missing out. It's a really funny show. It's also very dramatic too. Hope you like the food. So I attacked the fruits, then the veggies, and then the nachos. As I started working on the eggs, creepy Susan came back. Hey, Tempura! How's the food? It's all great. How's the surface? It's fine. I'm sorry if I'm acting at all strange. See, I have face blindness. Do you know what face blindness is? Yeah, I do actually. Face blindness is a congenital defect that I have in my brain. That makes it very hard for me to recognize people's faces. You don't say. I also have autism. You know what autism is. Yes. Well, autism autism is like, you know what a retard is? Somebody who's retarded? Is that being retarded on a social level? Except I can function at a higher level than a retard. Miss, your service has been excellent so far. There are no concerns here. Splendid! Can you go to my boss and I'm doing a good job? I would really appreciate that. His name is Amit. He's like a Muslim or an Arab something. Don't worry though. He's not a terrorist like Al-Qaeda. So after that, I finished my food and she threw the receipt on my pancake plate. One with butter and syrup on it. You can pay me now, tempura. Oh, I'm still hungry. I have a quesadilla without Amy. Oh! So she took my syrup and butter covered receipt off my plate. You know that quesadillas are Mexican food? As a matter of fact, I do. How do you know that? I'm French and Mexican, so, yeah. But you tempura! I thought that was a Chinese name. I thought you were an Asian. No offense, but I can't stand Mexican food. No offense, but it gives me diarrhea. You know what the problem is? Mexicans cook with a dirty food and water. And that makes their food full of bacteria. The Mexicans have an immunity to it because they have eaten it all their lives. But in America, we have higher standards of quality concerning our food. I see. Anyway, one quesadilla coming on up for you, tempura. But first I have to wash my hands. She said that as she raised her eyebrows up and down. She returned my quesadilla in about 5 minutes, and that was delicious. Can I get you anything else for you, tempura? Again, with more eyebrow raising. I have room for dessert. To go? No, for here. Gosh, that's a lot of food, honey. Are you sure you're not going to get sick? I've been eyeing the ice cream section on the menu since I came in, and I was intent on having some in the first place. The last time I had an ice cream was after I had my public freak out about 5 months ago. I figured I deserved to spoil myself. I'd like to try the mini banana split. That's one of the best items on the menu, honey! What flavor of ice cream? Chocolate, vanilla, or strawberry? Strawberry is the best! Strawberry. She returned with it very quickly. There's so much whipped cream and hot fudge in the ice cream. Now you know it doesn't look like it, but there is strawberry ice cream in here! You'll just have to dig for it. Okay. So I had it and it was divine. The second best ice cream I had ever had. It was time to pay the bill now. I went to the register and gave my usual tip, $3.33. And then... Wait a minute! Only one person in the world gives this exact tip of $3.33. You're Stephanie Seagal, aren't you? Well, you saw through my disguise, and I thought I could get away with it too. You were joking me, were you, Stephanie? I should have known. Tempura isn't a girl's name. It's like a car company, right? Like Toyota. Yeah, actually. Well, I hope you have a good meal, Stephanie. And you have a good day. And remember to put the good wine into my boss. All right. So that was my cue to ignore a request and exit. I went to the ladies' room, all by myself. I washed my hands and my face, and suddenly, all of a sudden, a middle-aged man with black pants and white button-down shirt with short, frosty hair came in. I'm going to refer to him as Frosty for the remainder of the story. Well, I guess, and put my hands over my face. You're allowed in here. That's right, the hot Dennis. Get the fuck out of here! Misty, that kind of language isn't appropriate in a public place. I pushed him out of the way and went to admit. Yeah, there's a man in the ladies' room. Oh dear. Well, Frosty followed me out of the bathroom because he suspected I would report this to the manager immediately. Ahmed said to Frosty, what's this all about, you being in the woman's restroom? Gentleman's bathroom isn't flushing, so I wanted to make a quick stop in the ladies' room. As soon as I went in, I was trying to socialize a bit, and this young lady pushed me and started cussing me like there was no tomorrow, dropping F-bombs left and right. God, what's with our Florida chanting all to religious crazies? You don't go into the ladies' room. If you have a problem with the bathroom, you report it to me or a staff member. No, the issue here is that here today are raised about Christian values. Christian values are what make Denny's the finest eating establishment in America, and they are also what make America the finest country on the face of the earth. These kids, they think they can use a foul language and respect their elders, and there'll be no repercussions. Well, Missy, there are always repercussions for indecent actions. They are administered not by man, but by the Lord God himself. So you should say your Hail Marys and repent for being aggressive towards me, your neighbor. I unfortunately couldn't think of anything clever to say, so I just said, fuck off! See? I told you. There she goes again with that foul language. Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Yeah, I bolted out of there and wasn't perusing any further in my window to get back to my next class before traffic got bad was shrinking. I ran like a motherfucker out there back to my car and drove. Yeah, I don't think I'm going back to that Denny's for a